Hello, everybody. Welcome. If you are listening to the replays, my name is Catherine. I am the podcast host and brand creator of Chakras and Cuss Words, which is a spiritual and wellness brand that really concentrates on giving people modalities and kind of letting people find their guidance through their spiritual journey. If it's through astrology, if it is through meditation, if it is through the chakra system. So, a little bit about me. I am a spiritual intuitive guide, nurse, alchemist, astrology enthusiast. I am a chakra energy coach. I kind of do a little bit of it all. It's hard for me to just say I'm one thing. I'm very multi-dimensional, in many areas. So today's room, I am just going to pin some topics up there. Today's room is all about astrology and all about the astrological events that are coming away as we enter Taurus season. So if there's any Tauruses in the house, go ahead and come on stage if you would like to. Or if you just have any questions about this energy that's coming away as we enter the Taurus season. So for those who don't know, this means that the sun is in Taurus right now, and it will be aligned with Taurus all the way for the next 30 days. So the Taurus, when we look at the Taurus is very grounded, as one might think. It is an earth element. It concentrates a lot on confidence, sustainability, stability. The Taurus can also be seen as very seductive, very almost like innocent at sometimes. If you follow me on my Instagram, you know for every zodiac season, I do the ingredients of that zodiac. What makes that zodiac so powerful and what really makes that zodiac so structured? What traits are they known for? What areas are they really encompassed in? So for the Taurus is very hard worker. The Taurus is also very easy with manifesting. Manifesting comes very easy for the Taurus. The Taurus can go from angel to angry in like 0.2 seconds. The Taurus does not mess around when you mess with their loyalty, mess with their family. The Taurus is seen as that bull that will just, take you on. You do not want to mess with a Taurus. But sometimes Tauruses are very kind-natured and don't really seem as a threat to some people. Like some people almost think the Taurus is just this sweet energy, but really if you get a Taurus angry, you're messing with the wrong person. So for this Taurus season, a lot of people are kind of like, ooh, where are we going with this? Many of us were on like this cosmic energy high as we were gearing into Aries season. A lot of big conjunctions. We had the Jupiter and Neptune conjunction. I believe there was also the Venus and Pisces conjunction. There was some big energy conjunctions going away. With the Taurus, we are entering back into retrograde season. So some of the major planets will hit retrograde, but not only that, we are headed into eclipse season. So there's some big energy coming away, cosmic speaking. We got some big dates that we got to really look out for and really prepare ourselves. So for those who know, I say a Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, and even a Pluto retrograde, which we have coming up, won't throw you off of your alignment as long as you know what is coming ahead, as long as you are prepared for the cosmic energy and you're very much grounded. So with the Taurus season, many of us are going to need to come back to earth. We're going to have to come back from that high energy movement that we were floating on when we were in Aries and also in Pisces season, where we were really establishing it with the fire and the air element. We're going to have to bring it back down to earth. We're going to have to become a little bit more consistent like the Taurus. We're going to have to be more stable. I did a room on meditation about mastering meditation and becoming more in your meditative state right now in the Taurus season is probably one of the most beneficial things you could do with becoming more aligned in your energy. When you are able to change the energy within you and also realign the energy around you, and most of the time this is going to happen through meditative state, you are really able to change the whole dynamic of the cosmic energy that is placed in front of you. And for this season, as we are entered in the Taurus season, I really want people to concentrate on their meditative and their releasing state. So I know you guys are here for the dates and what do they all mean? So the first real big conjunction that we have coming up is April 28th, where we have Mercury in Taurus trine with Pluto in Capricorn. So this is all about visualizing your accomplishments. Where do you see that you can really take in that play? Also take in that energy of balance and start to make things happen for you. Especially if you are a Taurus or Capricorn placement, this is really where you're going to get a strong sense of urge of stability when it comes around your business. And like I said, for everybody, I've said this before in many of my rooms, for everybody, depending on where your placements are, if you have large placements in your chart, this is really where you want to pay attention is to your Taurus and your Capricorn placements. And also, you're going to also want to take a look at your Scorpio and Aries placements. If they are centered in work, you're going to really have to be centered on your business and creating more grounding. So for April 29th, we have Mercury enters Gemini, which isn't too much of an area that's going to affect many people. It is almost like a silent conjunction. It does have the two ruling planets. There's going to be some areas with communication, but overall, we're going to be able to move through this transition pretty well. The date that is, well, it's the same date, but the importance of this date that really comes into play is the Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn. So for many people, we've seen the transformation that Pluto has really brought. We've also seen that Pluto doesn't necessarily mess around. Pluto may be known as the dwarf and smallest planet, but it is one of the planets that is mostly factored in death, rebirth, and transformation. Also, it is known for the seduction and intimacy as well. So when we have this area retrograding in an area such as Capricorn, where it's kind of faced with business and wealth, this is really where we're going to look at the area that we're going to need to develop those personal transformations. And really, this is a 5-month retrograde. So we're going to have to really do some deep diving into our transitions and also doing some deep diving into fresh starts. So if we have been working on a business plan or model and it's kind of not working, this is going to be the time that we really evaluate it and become truthful with our rebirth, and if we do need to do a full pivot. The following day, we have some more cosmic energy, and really Taurus season, a lot of astrologers are like, is Taurus season making you nervous? Like, I've been hearing it. Taurus season does have some high energy movement. And that's kind of the name of the game. When you deal with cosmic energy, you got to appreciate that you don't always manifest or set intentions on just moon energy. You want to do it on different energies. So April 30th, we have a new moon solar eclipse in Taurus. So this eclipse might throw us off of our game a little bit. We might feel some areas where we're not feeling very determined. We might also be like wanting to make plans, but then the plans don't really fall through. We start to feel like disencouraged. We might really start to feel like a little bit off-centered. And this is why I'm going to tell you, if you are very purposeful with your meditative state and you're very purposeful with your grounding as we transition these next 10 days, this shouldn't affect you that much. You're going to want to actually transform this into something that's going to be more beneficial towards you. You're going to want to use this new moon solar eclipse energy in Taurus about creating sustainability, about actually creating production, and really getting more focused with your money. And then we have another big event coming up the same day, which is on Venus, which is all about love, and it is Venus is entering Pisces with a conjunction with Jupiter. So this is a big energy, and as you guys may know who have been following me and listening to my rooms, that Venus with Jupiter is going to be all about luck and abundance and really be about love and being more centered in that area. We're going to want to bring our relationships to the next level if they are in that area, and there's going to be some problem solvings. Actually, we're going to want to be more imaginative when it comes to our relationship. We're going to stop wanting to feel so day to day and so basic. We're going to really want to step into that area where it seems more like creative. We're going to want to jump out of the day to day and really bring that passion and abundance with our relationship. So that is a big conjunction coming up. And then let's see, somebody put a message. So then we also have May 2nd, Venus enters Aries, which is going to be all about the passion again as we lead on with Venus on this higher state. We're going to really want to develop more passion, more seductive energy, and really become more divine in love, loyalty, and just being bold with our affection, and really kind of like this is the area like you're going to want to be centered on bringing that next level relationship full forward. Let's see, what's another date that is really kind of on the forefront is May 5th. Sun in Taurus conjuncts with Uranus in Taurus. So for those who don't know, Uranus is almost seen as the rebel sign, like really that sign that kind of doesn't like following the rules. It doesn't like being centered in the rules. It doesn't like really moving with the rules. Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. Aquarius is very eccentric. They don't really follow many rules. And with this conjunction, this is going to be the area where you might feel some communication. Maybe if somebody who is with you isn't really adapting to, if you have a relationship, a business growth, or something like that, you're going to see that there might be some transitions where relationships are starting to end or relationships are starting to move back away from each other. That could be your energy from Uranus of wanting to break through the norm. Also with this area with Uranus, you're really going to want to think of how you are going to make unexpected moves. Okay. So when we have something like this and we're trying to use it towards our benefit, most people work off of, I expect that from them, right? I expect that from them. I expect that from them. So if you are doing something that's more towards self-growth, you're going to want to bring the unexpected change. This is the time where you're going to want to change your business formulation, where you're not posting about what you normally post. You're going to post something that's a little bit more eccentric, a little bit out of your box, and a little bit more rebellious. It's really going to help bring people more intrigued and more seeing who you are on a different formulation, because this is the time that you're going to want to accept that rebellious energy. And then we also have, with that, we have Mercury and Gemini sextile with Venus in Aries. So this is another area where it's really saying it's time to break out of the comfort zone. It's time to break out of that friendship zone. So if you have somebody that you are kind of secretly, intrigued by, maybe they put you in the friend zone, this is going to be the area where you say, hey, I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm trying to bring this relationship to the next level. This is where you're going to need to be very brave, a little bit more courage than what you're used to, and more confidence, because this cosmic energy is playing for that. Then we have May 10th. Mercury goes retrograde in Gemini. So, as Mercury going retrograde in its ruling planet, so this is big, okay? And Mercury also rules Virgo. So, we're going to see a lot of area. The Virgos might feel it, definitely Geminis. Check your Gemini placements. What you're going to want to be very mindful about is how you communicate with people. Also, this energy might make you feel almost like unbalanced with friendships. You're also probably going to feel that area where you're going to see that communication is at an is ultimately being tested, and that's really going to be on many levels. That's going to be on like the working level. That's also going to be on the area where you are really like focused towards building new relationships. It's going to be like that time that you thought a relationship might be playing fully out, and then you see that this might not be the area for you because this person is like a bad communicator. Like, you'll be like, oh my God, I didn't realize they were such a bad communicator. But really what it is, it's the retrograde of Mercury really getting full force with the Gemini, and it's making us almost have that brain fog, like that miscommunication fog. And it's not a huge time to be making like big plans, like huge plans. Like, if you are taking your relationship to the next level, and then also with business, if you are taking your love or your business to the next level, just be mindful to really be more present in the release, not necessarily the receiving. So if you aren't receiving good messages, make sure that at least the way you are releasing them are effective. Because it is going to be a time where you might be a little bit more hesitant, especially with the communication. So then we have May 10th, Jupiter enters Aries, which during this transit, we're really going to embrace our power again. As many of you guys know, this placement has been long overdue. Jupiter has been centered with Pisces. Jupiter usually does not go from sign to sign, as some might already know, it takes Jupiter about 12 years to enter one zodiac. But in all honesty, the Aries has been really like, this has been a good year for the Aries. Of course, I feel that this is the year of the Pisces, for many people, for many different reasons. I've talked about it before, but also for Aries, this has been a good area. During this transition, I really want you to establish your personal power. I want you to realize that you have a lot of control in your destiny, that you are basically the one who controls a lot of your own cosmic energy. Get more realigned. Also, we're going to have to build that confidence, and you're going to have to accept the fact that even though it's unrealistic and it might seem almost downright fucking crazy, that you can get this shit done, whatever it is that you are working on, that you can really hold that flame and you can keep it true to yourself. And you will see your manifestations and your dreams come true. May 15th, we have full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. This is freaking big because we still have the Taurus node, the north node, and we still have the Scorpion south node. So with this area, we're going to see a lot of transition. This is actually supposed to be the most powerful eclipse in a very long time. Astrologers have been writing about this eclipse since freaking, I think, almost 2020. I've been reading articles since 2020 on about what many people are thinking about with this eclipse. So it's a powerful eclipse. It can, in actuality, leave us very drained. Okay, so that's why I'm saying we need to start our meditative and our alignment early as we enter Taurus season. So none of this is going to disconnect us. None of this is going to drain us. We're going to want to practice using the moon energy to release. I would not necessarily say that this is the full moon that you're going to want to manifest with or set tons of intentions with. This is going to be the full moon that you are really going to release. You're going to release those childhood traumas. You're going to release that area of disencouragement. You're going to release that area where you have been feeling stuck, and you're going to release it by accepting your past. And that's a huge thing. Like, there's some shit in our past that's painful to accept, but we have to accept it, to release it, to move on. And then we have May 15th, Sun enters Taurus, squares in Saturn in Aquarius. And this cosmic energy, like, where the fuck has the Aquarius been? And for those uh, who don't know me, my podcast is called Chakras and Cuss Words for a reason. I cuss a lot. Like, where the fuck has the Aquarius been, right? Aquarius has been laying low, really. You haven't heard too much of the Aquarius. The Aquarius has kind of been like, yeah, doing its own thing. Aquarius had a lot of big energy in 2020 and also 2021, where the Aquarius is kind of like chilling. They're watching the other zodiacs do their thing and they like it. But this combination is stubborn. This combination together is really going to be that area where you're going to have to, like, maybe carry some tiger's eye in your back pocket. Like, this is the energy where people are going to be like, if I was going to slap a bitch, it might be today. Like, this energy, we're going to have to keep it on chill, honey. And this energy, we're really going to have to, like, be more hesitant to going full throttle. This energy, we're going to want to keep it in the back pocket. We're going to have to do some morning meditation, some night meditation. I would even recommend disconnecting from social media just for a little while, being on your P's and Q's. Take some time to really escape from work. Like, if there's like a coworker who drives you nuts, this might be the day that you want to do a mental stay home from work, because this energy is going to be intense. So just be mindful when you're talking to others. Definitely take time to read, self-care and, like establish stuff that you enjoy doing where you can disconnect from the outside noise because the Aquarius is kind of like popping up. And I think they're doing this on purpose with the sun in Taurus just to cause some shit. In all honesty, when I saw this conjunction, I was like, ah, shit. Okay, so that's a lot of stubborn energy and some energy that we're really going to have to find our alignment in. And that's why I'm saying practice your meditation and alignment early. I'm worried more about this energy than I am with the Mars and Pisces conjunction with Neptune, because in actuality, the Neptune is going to basically smooth out this conjunction where Mars isn't going to be so much of a heavy hitter. It's going to concentrate more on our passion and goals and following our dreams than that crazy cosmic energy with the Aquarius and Taurus. That's going to be interesting. So watch your placements on that one and watch who you interact with on that one. So May 19th, we have Mercury and Gemini sextile with Jupiter and Aries. This is, although Mercury's in retrograde, this is actually a big day to start to plan for after the retrograde, to really plan out making those big decisions. If you were like thinking about going back to school or thinking about maybe picking up some more courses, this would be the day that you start to do that. Nothing too heavy, but start to concentrate on it. And then May 20th, guess what? Sun enters Gemini. And Taurus season and eclipse season is kind of, starting to mellow out. And we will feel a shift of the Gemini energy, which will be brought to you guys on May 20th. Let's see. I got a couple minutes. If anybody has any questions, I would love to answer them. I'm still stuck on that that sun with Taurus and Aquarius and Saturn energy. Oh, that's going to be fun. So I just want to thank everybody for coming in the room. As always, you can listen to it on the replays. I want everybody to check out the Mastering Meditation room that I did yesterday. It is on the replays. We're going to want to be very aligned and very masterful with our alignment for this Taurus season. As you see, we have two big eclipses. I will repeat, for the second eclipse, the first one's a partial eclipse. For the second eclipse, I do not recommend crazy manifesting or intentions. Please do it more focused towards releasing. If you want to set some silent intentions that are after you're releasing, please go ahead and do that, but be focused where the North Node and the South Node are destiny nodes. So don't go crazy during an eclipse, guys. I know some people do, but try to just be more mindful on we need to release, because it is in that South Node energy, which is our destiny nodes. And everybody have an amazing day. Please give the YouTube channel a follow. I have it up there. I try to post like vlogs and my podcast on there. I'll try to get to pulling some more tarot on there. I know people like the tarot, but I've just been really busy. That Clubhouse has, in all honesty, been the easiest way for me to communicate with people, besides making videos and besides working one-on-one with my clients and members. So everybody have an amazing day, and welcome to Taurus season. All righty. Bye.